Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Pereira, and in this video we are going to work on the Yellow Belt song for Recorder Flute, which is Gently Sleep from Plank Road Publishing. So let's take a look at our notation first. So here's our title, Gently Sleep, and over here at the beginning of our staff we have our treble clef, which we know starts the music. We have our time signature, which tells us there will be 4 beats in each measure. And how many measures are in this notation? Remember, a measure is what's in between the bar lines. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 measures in this song. And we know when we see that double bar line at the end, that means the song is over. Okay, now how many different types of notes are in this song? There are 2 different types. We have some quarter notes, which are the notes that are filled in, right? And then we have half notes, which are the notes that have an open circle. Now, in order to figure out which notes to play on our recorder, we have to use those 2 tricks that we learned for reading notes on the staff. Okay? We learned a trick for the lines and a trick for the spaces. So let's look at this first note here. Does the line of the staff go through it? Yes. So that means we say our line trick until we touch the note. Every good. Good starts with a G, so the first note in this song is a G. Let's look at the second one. Does the line go through it? No. That means it's in a space. Spell the face. F-A. So that one's an A. Let's look at the third note in this measure. Does the line go through it? Yes. So I say my line trick. Every good boy. That one's going to be a B. Just like I said before, boys and girls, with your music at home, you can take a pencil and you can fill in the letters to the notes if you need to. Okay, so now I'm ready to learn my song. We're going to learn this song measure by measure. So let's look at the first measure, which we already figured out is G-A-B. So I take my recorder, using my left hand on top like always. I get my G, right hand down at the bottom. Me first, then you. G-A-B. Good. Let's look at measure 2. Measure 2, hopefully you already figured it out at home, is A-G-A. Me first, then you. Good. Measure 3 is actually the same as measure 1. So we go back to that G-A-B combination. Me first. Okay, let's look at measure 4. Now measure 4 is the trickiest one in this song because there's a little jump that happens here. It goes A, B, G. Going from B to G can be tricky because you have to move 2 fingers at once. Watch, here's B and here's G. Both my middle and ring have to move at the same time. That's what makes it tricky. So me first, A, B, G. Okay, now I think we're ready to play the whole thing. Okay, so now that we learned the first 4 measures of this song, we're ready to play the whole thing because Gently Sleep repeats itself. So the next 4 measures are actually the same as the first 4 measures, okay? So first we're gonna try playing it without the music. All right, so I have my left hand on top. My first note is G. So I'm gonna play the entire song without stopping, without the music. Here I go. Now, if you got lost, that's okay. Just go back and practice it measure by measure like we did first. But now I want to go back and instead of playing the notes on the recorder, I'm actually going to sing the notes. So what I'm going to do is take my left hand and I'm going to do the fingerings, which means I'm going to show the notes that should be played. But instead of putting the recorder in my mouth and blowing air, I'm going to sing the words instead. Okay? Here we sing, gently sleep, my sweet child, gently sleep with that smile, gently sleep, little one, gently sleep, day is done. That's another way that you can practice your fingerings, but also take a break and do some singing. Okay, so now we're going to try the whole song with the background music. So the background music is a little bit quicker. The tempo is a little bit faster. So if you're having trouble keeping up, then you can just go back in the video and practice it measure by measure until you're ready to play it at tempo with this background music, okay? So get your ready position with your left hand ready to play a G and try your best. Here we go. 1, 2, here we play. All right, so boys and girls, as always, keep practicing at home. Even if you don't have a recorder, remember you can use another object just to help you keep up with those fingerings so you don't forget. And if you have any questions or you want to send me some practice videos, you can always email me at mrspereiramusic@gmail.com. Okay? Happy practicing. Bye.